Zhahir.
Hello.
What am I clicking
Hello.
on? Hello, everybody. What's up? Hope you're having a wonderful Monday. It's Monday, right?
I don't even know.
Yeah, it's been crazy. You might see there's some weird shenanigans with the cameras being the wrong sizes and stuff tonight. I am just insane and crazy, and I tried to adjust stuff and it didn't go to where I wanted to go. Welcome to my life. This is Twitch streaming.
I see now what you were saying about Liam.
Yeah.
Liam does need to just like...
Yeah,
just
Liam
all
need to
messed
fix.
Liam is just all sorts of wacky right now. He will not conform with us.
It's just a little bit wider. Oh boy. But that will not stop us from having a good time playing D&D tonight. And having all sorts of crazy fun. This week is going to be crazy. This week is going to be insane. We've got our game tonight, which is going to be really exciting. Tomorrow we have a special extra stream. Having the painting stream after Rehash last week was so fun. We're going to have another one tomorrow. We're going to be doing my very first painting commission that I've ever gotten. These are two of the same, if you can't tell. There's a big one and a little one. This is Germ. He's a half-elf bard. He was played by my friend Dave in my very first D&D campaign in Ozamore, like a year and a half, 2 years ago. He was a guest character, came on for like 3 weeks or something, and he commissioned me to do his character and send it to him. So I'm really excited about that. So that's going to be tomorrow. Wednesday is more D&D with Rehash the Roll, ready to roll, not Rehash the Rolls. We're not rehashing, we're playing. And it's going to be a lot of drama. It will be hosted here, but it will be primarily on Morganth06's channel. That's where all the fun will be. That's where the chat will be. So come there to be in the chat, because that's going to be really fun. We had major drama last game, and we're going to try and not kill each other this week. Yeah, and then of course we've got the Friday and Saturday night gaming streams. Those have been really fun. So yeah, come by on those. I believe at the very beginning of this we hit our community challenge for channel points for me running a one-shot. So that is going to be 2 weeks from today. I'm not going to do it next week because I don't hate myself. But it will be next week, which is what, February 8th? Yes, February 8th.
Birthday!
My
birthday!
I will try very hard to kill you for your birthday if you're part of the one shot.
TPK, TPK.
Oh, yes, I will try and I will succeed, because that is, that's just how I go.
Remember, she has some influence over someone who might be playing as well.
Oh no. Nay, don't you dare.
Wait, what?
Cool. I think that's it, unless anyone else has some other announcements. Oh, one last thing. We're getting close to hitting the next emote unlock. We need, I think, 3 more subscribers, 4 more. Hang on, let me check for sure. Let me not tell a lie right now, because I don't want to lie to you guys. We need to unlock the next emote slot. Come on. 3 more? 2 more? 3 more? I'm not sure if it goes by subscribers or sub points. We need 2 more subscribers, 3 more subscribers. Not a huge number. And then we'll get another emote. So share around with your friends. Tell them to subscribe and stuff. Also, I will need suggestions on what the next emote should be, because I don't know. So you can suggest those on streams or in the Discord channel.
Ooh.
That.
Wow. Oh, we got 3 now.
Oh! Yay!
Well.
Well, Miss Fodder, you're amazing. You're magic.
I think LMF gets like the executive last say at that point.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. But she can say yes or no.
She'll put the red stamp of approval on anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, yeah,
we should have an LMF emote. She is primary shareholder in the performance check.
Oh,
that is
man.
for sure. All right.
She can TPK now.
Whenever she wants. All right, I think that's all. That's another thing for me to work on this week. Yes. Thank you. I'm actually very excited about that. That's awesome. Thank you very much. All right. Well, now I think we're going to move into our episode of Performance Check for tonight. But guys, in my rush to get ready this week, I never actually wrote down the recap of what happened last time.
Ooh,
So I might
the end
need
on main stage.
I might need a little bit of input because a lot of stuff happened last week. Because last week you guys were waking up in the village of Weefthemar to find that the chieftainess Trenexa had been murdered in the middle of the night. So you had a bit of a freak out, wondering if you were going to be framed for her murder, which thankfully you weren't. We all went to say a quiet goodbye at her home to her body before they told the rest of the village. It was very nice. It was very moving. As she had done a very big service for you in resurrecting Denono the previous day. You grabbed Yanni and you went out into the forest, into the jungle, and started to travel. And within a couple of hours, you encountered a magical house of sorts in the middle of the trees and met a wonderful lady, so wonderful, the bestest person ever, Marguerite, who, how would you guys describe Marguerite?
She's so charitable.
Marguerite is a fae of some kind.
She's a bae of some kind?
A fae. A fae.
She's our sugar mama.
Yeah.
No. Sugar mamas don't ask for what we're giving back.
They ask for bag. I mean.
Yeah, she's some sort of very powerful fae who had information she thought she could share with you in exchange for other types of information and favors and stuff. And there were several people who made deals with her, much to my surprise. Very, very willing to. Though you did manage to convince Yanni to not enact a warlock pact with her. You thought that would be a little bit risky.
The Pact of the Fae is like the weakest one. Come on.
Hey,
no.
as someone who's played a Fae warlock,
How could you?
they're great. They're great.
If you're gonna sell your soul, at least get something better.
Yeah.
Better
Great
than
old
what?
Come on.
Better than I mean, you can teleport back to where you last slept or something. I don't know. I think that's the Circle of Dreams for Druid.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, you made a whole bunch of deals with her and then went off on your way, continued on your journey for several days, leaving behind the overgrown jungles of the Gawena Wilds and entering the more deciduous forest of the Maderos Dark. Maderos Dark is where you are in now. While traveling, a couple of you noticed a large shape move through the air above and collide with the canopy. And a small hat fell on the road at your feet. And that's where we pick up now. So, what would you like to do?
Shit! The heck was that?
I'll pick up the hat.
Oh, you're gonna touch it?
I mean,
It's a hat.
It bursts
Ah,
into flames. No, I'm kidding. It does not.
God.
I'll
And a
pick
dex
up
save.
the wet, leathery black hat. Is the notes I have on.
Yes, it's black, has some like gold around the edges. There's some feathers. They're very bedraggled and wet and a bit torn.
You say we
What
heard
type
a
of
bigger
hat is it?
kerplunk?
It's a nice
Plunk.
wide brimmed hat with like a little turn up on one side.
I'm gonna divine sense.
You don't sense anything.
Do I know the how
Yes.
much we will get if we sell it?
Make a. There's not appraisal checks in 5e. Just an intelligence check.
Intelligence 13.
I mean, you've never had to buy a hat like this before, so you're not super sure, but it seems fairly nice, actually.
Is there?
Have I seen this hat before?
No, you have not.
Okay.
Maybe
Is
maybe
there-
it might fit good on a Fanny. Lenny?
You guys are really
Is it-
freaking out about this hat right now. Like
Is there still
It's
something
just a
above
hat.
our head?
It is no longer above your head. It collided with the canopy probably like 80 feet away.
In front of us, or?
Kind of off to the right.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I will go towards. We should probably
Yeah.
check out the bigger thing where the hat probably came from.
Okay.
I don't think you
I
can
already
wear that. Okay.
I already pull out 8 soldiers.
You took the time to
skeletons,
pull out all
just
8
in
of the
case.
skeletons.
All 8 of them.
All 8 of them. All right. Cool. Whoever's going first, make a perception check for me, please.
Okay.
While he's doing that, can I take the hat and put it on one of the skeletons?
Sure. It doesn't quite fit. It seems like a little bit too small, maybe a little too. It doesn't
Probably
quite
small.
fit. Yeah.
The animal heads.
I tilt it a little so it's like that fancy kind of
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
too small hat.
Fancy.
Oh yeah. These
Uh,
skeletons don't have normal heads. They're all like possum skulls and things. Yeah. The hat is way too big. Then, excuse me. way too big.
I rolled a 7 on my perception check.
Okay, so you walk forward trying to find the cause of the disturbance, and you're looking around at like ground level, just like maybe it landed through the trees. And you don't see anything.
Well, let's move on then.
Can anyone else look?
Yeah, if someone else wants to make a perception check.
Okay.
Or an
want to
investigation
look
check,
too.
even.
I want to look too.
Okay.
That is very high.
7.
22.
All right. Elias, you're kind of once again just like looking around on the ground level, trying to see what's going on. Denono, you never heard it impact the ground, so you look up right away. You see this large structure of sorts almost. It resembles a bird of sorts, but you can tell that it's fractured and made out of some sort of material along with wood. There's some central part to it, probably about 15 feet long and about 4, not even 4, like 2.5 feet wide, almost like a canoe shape. And extending from the sides of it are these battered and broken wings. And it's all painted a sort of like inky dark green color. And you also notice hanging off of the side of it, there is a rope, like a set of multiple ropes hanging down, and there is a squirming figure suspended from them. Spencer, could you please describe your character for us?
Ooh, shoot down! Shoot down!
Can't describe my character. So, hanging down from this wreckage in the trees, the figure is hanging upside down. There is a rope tied around one clawed black foot, and another around its little waist, and another around its waist as well. And you see a very small, like 2 feet 9 inches, give or take, about 30 pounds. This little, it looks like a dragon, but so tiny, just itty bitty.
Oh, no.
And it is black, and it has black scales. But in some of the sunlight that's shining through the canopy, you can see little flashes of like a maroon color in some of the edges, and a little bit of almost whitish, like tarnish on some of them. Hanging upside down, they are wearing a very long coat, which looks, it is black velvet with some gold trim hanging like straight down over it, with lots of flailing happening. It looks like the bottom of the coat has been cut off to make it short enough for this figure to wear. And
where's your two other kobolds?
And this little figure, with its orange flashing eyes, is holding out a surprisingly fancy gemmed rapier with a gold ornate hilt and Chalk, tell me the official terms for the things. Fancy hand guard, and is waving it furiously as they twirl in place, and then they try to stop and point it in the direction of everyone, and says, "Tell me which part of Bamoa I'm in, or I'll ski through."
Should we shoot it?
I'm kind of thinking we might need
not
to shoot it.
hat.
It's on a skeleton right now.
That is my important note. Only one arm, so holding the rapier, swerving around.
Okay.
But this
Kind
is
of like trying to smack at the ropes with the rapier a little, but they're not cutting.
this is
I
sad.
would like to wild shape into an ape,
Okay.
and I will climb up the tree the opposite side of the flailing swordsman, up past a little ways, and I would like to reach out, grab the ropes, and break them
Okay.
so that I can hold.
As this is happening, I've like twirled around the other way so I couldn't like see any of this happening. Was trying to like turn back around, and then as soon as I see the giant ape, I just
Ape Denono, can you make me a strength check to tear the ropes apart?
I'm just taking a drink, kind of laughing, and I'm gonna pass it over to Store.
I'll take a drink.
Are we shooting?
This is
Are we
going
shooting
to be
up that
wildly
thing?
entertaining.
No, let
no,
Denono
no.
hold it for a sec.
Okay. Okay.
That's a natural 20.
Okay. This really
So
buff
23.
ape arms. Just kind of find these like wet ropes and like twist like the opposite way from the way they're twisted, braided. Break them apart, and you're able to. You've got him in your hands now. You can do what you want with this little figure. Which, by the way, none of you have seen anything like this before. The closest thing that you've seen to a creature of this size and type is a dragonborn. So it might be a baby dragonborn. It might be a really big lizard. But in terms of anyone being familiar with a kobold, none of you are.
It's,
like
This is
waving around the
strangest-
rapier, trying to swing it at you.
it's
Like, I'm a captain. How dare you?
Are you a dragon lance? Like me, half lance. You're like smaller size dragons.
No, I'm not. I'm
Wait.
a kobold. Jeez, savages. Am I in what? Where am I? Is this the Moa?
No, this is hell.
No. I'll smack the little halfling.
Ow!
We're in Ozamor.
Ozamor is the whole
Oh,
planet.
Wow.
Oh,
okay.
no, not
I
Ozamor.
can't clap.
Ichthion. Ichthion?
Ichthion? No. What?
Idrion.
I can say that,
Idrion.
though.
That's not a real place. Is there someone here who knows something more than that one?
really know.
Yeah, we're in a forest.
Yeah, we're somewhere north side of the continent.
Also, where did the monkey come from? And can you have it put me down?
That's Denono, and he does what he wants.
Yeah, I can't talk to him.
Ask him nicely.
I can talk to him. Hi, Denono.
I just like
Ask
go
him
limp.
if he will be nice.
The monkey wants to know if you'll be nice.
Yeah. If you give me my hat.
He says yes if we give him his hat.
Wait, what hat?
The one I put on your
Hat is
skeleton.
good.
Oh, that hat.
That hat.
All right,
Down.
I'll just start munching my way back down.
I asked the skeleton to go over and give the kobold hat.
I'll go and untie the kobold.
Kind of
All
snatches it,
drink a little
puts
bit.
it on.
Upon reaching the ground, I'm gonna point up at the thing that can. Yeah, I'm gonna point up.
I can understand you.
Uh,
Sir. I can understand.
Oh, yeah.
that.
Does he want me to get the thing?
Do you want him to get the thing?
I mean, what's left of it? How much is left of it, Lydia?
I mean, it is, in terms of percentage of it remaining, I'd say 95%. Percentage of it intact, I'd say like 15 to 20%.
Right.
Yeah. It's
Is
real.
there anything to loot?
I mean, I probably shouldn't have eaten so much of it on the way here, in retrospect.
Before we get to that,
I'm going. By the way,
many
I'm gonna get it.
many questions to start. 1, who are you? 2, what are you? 3, where are you from? Whatever order you want to answer them.
Okay, this one's we're starting at the bare basics. I see. I'm a kobold. If none of you have
Kobold.
kobold, yeah, not that
A what?
weird. A kobold. I don't know
Never
my
heard.
letters super well, otherwise I'd spell it.
Wait, I got another student again?
Oh God, please tell me.
Oh
this
my
is
God.
Not, please. Okay, this
No,
isn't
this
clear
isn't
ready to
school.
go.
This is school.
This isn't. It's. Are we on Huachian still?
I've told you a couple times where I'm
Right? Were we given that map of like the continent?
You don't have it with you, but you looked at it.
Okay, so we weren't given it. The players
you're
weren't
on a
given it. Okay.
very. The continent you're on hasn't been part of the other continents for like 1,000 years minimum.
Okay. Okay.
We
I
also
see I've made a
don't
wrong
have-
turn here.
I mean, clearly.
Quite.
I really felt like I was on track, except for that 1 week that I was not sure what was going on, and then the 3 days of storm. I really felt like I had this figured out.
That's what I thought of my life too, friend.
Question about the storm: was there a lot of like lightning and thunder?
I mean, it was a storm, so yeah. There was also water falling from the sky.
Water, the no might be part of it too.
Speaking of falling from the sky, probably about now, some of the pieces start crashing down to the
Yeah,
ground.
so you grabbing onto this, oh shoot, you're not necessarily super familiar with these materials, but as it begins to fall, it is essentially laminated paper stretched between a wooden framework. So it has a little bit of waterproof capability, but it has obviously been completely overloaded and soaked. But it's very interesting to see this thing as you take it apart.
Yanni's here, right?
Yes, she is here.
She know how to mend. We can fix this.
Oh, I don't think
You have the spell.
Yeah,
you can
I
practice
don't-
it.
this
I don't think you're gonna fix that.
this
I-
is yeah.
What?
That's probably not gonna work.
And Denono, as you take it apart, you also see along like every little square inch of the paper along the entire wooden framework, there are etched and carved runes that are now idle. They are not active anymore, but this was a heavily magical item.
Oh.
Hmm?
Well,
Well, anyways,
So
y'all don't know the way to clear Rego, do ya? Get another one of
No.
these? No?
Clear what now?
What?
Oh, jeez. Okay. I need to go to Bamoa. I need
But what?
it's
another Adwing.
Oh,
get
we need to
there.
go to Bamoa too.
Wait, are we?
Yes, we do. We need to talk to the Iron Saint.
Oh, sure. I guess.
What is a what
Okay.
wing?
What?
An Adwing. Okay.
Is
All
that
right,
what you
this
flew
is-
here on?
Yeah, it's that thing. I mean, what's left of it.
Never seen one before in my life.
you have a name.
Yeah, do you have a name?
Oh, yeah. I'm Captain Malsorin.
What?
You want to spell that?
Yeah. He cannot spell it for you, but I, as a player, can. Malsorin.
I will spell it out for the rest of the people that I spell it wrong, and then show it to the kobold. Is it how you spell it?
Seems right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Captain Massortin.
Malsorin.
Malsorin.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's,
okay.
That's
I'm sorry.
100% correct.
So if you
Cool,
take
cool.
Soren as in the slang Jaren soaring, you are soaring bad. You are flying poorly.
I mean,
Fits.
Malsorin.
yeah.
I'm
Anyways,
still a gorilla up in the tree. That was happening.
Oh, okay. You don't want me to
So-
repeat that then to everyone for you?
Anyways, I'm from. I was raised on the sea. I was a captain of a trading ship, but headed to Bamoa though. So I was captain of the little ship. After that,
Ooh.
Can you please roll me a appropriate charisma based check, Spencer?
good thing I'm really good at those. That would be a 10.
Oh boy. I imagine some of the paladins and Elias might be a little bit
insight,
full.
yeah.
What's everybody's
Passive
passive
insight's
insight?
14.
Okay, anyone hit?
My passive 11.
Okay.
11.
So
Sorta.
Store, you're like, yeah, that sounds about right. Everyone else are just like, that seems. You're raised on the sea as a captain. The whole. Oh, that seems.
Were you born as a
Would I
captain?
be back on the?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. At this point, you'd be.
I
back.
think I'm just gonna roar at him as a gorilla. Or as an ape.
I like hold my hat with my one hand and try to stay flat. Okay, don't like your monkey. Not even a little.
Yeah.
Not a
He keeps
monkey.
this one in line.
Honestly,
his-
he actually keeps most of us in line.
yeah.
It's a real problem.
Do you want to come with us to Bamosa? Oh.
I mean, yeah. Bamoa? Did you
Oh,
mean
yeah,
Bamoa?
Bamoa. Yeah, I'm always mistaken with the words. Yeah, that place. Do you have any money or anything? We'll protect you.
You want? I mean, just
Look.
no, not really.
Okay,
I just
okay. I will level with you here. You're on a continent where no ships leave for other continents. I'll look at Thorak. What'd you say? About like a month or so? Maybe
Somewhere
less?
around there.
Are going to need to be getting off of it. Unfortunately. We love it here, but there's couple things we need to keep track of. And Captain Soren, you apparently can get to this continent. Would you be able to get back from it?
I mean, yeah, I would imagine so. like sailed a lot. I know, like, I mean, the real world where I'm from, like, I know things pretty well, so I could probably get you around if you needed to.
This is also the real world.
Hmm.
Do I believe
it's
that he
not?
could actually get us to these other continents?
You don't really know. You don't know what that entails. As Denono, you really don't know what that entails, so you don't know what qualifications are even necessary to do that sort of thing.
But do I believe that he thinks he can get us to the
Oh
other?
yeah, he totally thinks he could do that, for sure.
Okay.
Man, because I can.
Yeah.
I believe
Not
you.
here.
Do you want that snake I got like a week ago?
Yeah, like to eat.
Yeah,
Okay,
you won't
great.
like it.
I just
Ooh,
eat it.
nice.
Just like
Sure.
straight down the gullet. Boop. Oh wow, that is so much better than anything I've eaten in like 4 days.
Yeah, I fermented in my backpack for like a week. It was dead like a week ago.
As you guys
4
are
days,
as you guys are talking, I believe specifically Denono and Captain Malsorin, you both start to smell a really awful stench, slowly getting stronger. What's your passive perception, Captain?
My passive perception is 19.
19,
Whoa,
okay.
dang.
So you and Denono definitely both notice movement in the trees a little ways away as the smell continues to get stronger and stronger.
I like hunch down and like pull out my sword and I'm like, okay, like instinct kind of
Wait, what
kicks in a
happened?
little, and I'm like, wait a second.
Wait, what's
I
going on?
I point and I say to Thorak, something smelly.
Something smelly's over there. Says
I'm gonna activate my plate armor and cast Armor of Cord.
All right, so I think at this point is when we should roll initiative as
Ooh.
a mass of vines and branches and these large pale yellow and orange flowers begin moving towards you.
Flowers.
Ooh.
Oh, that sucks.
Ooh, that's not a bad first roll.
Let's do a TPK first session. Spencer's here.
Kill Spencer.
No.
These enemies have 8 attacks a turn.
They have flowers. They have flowers.
I'm just a little kobold. Leave me alone.
Which, yes, by the way, everybody, Spencer is now joining the cast of Performance Check permanently, long term, forever, hopefully. So yay, welcome
Till I
forever.
die.
Till you...
Forever.
In real life, as an old person.
As an old person.
What level would we be? If it's the same game, just going?
We'd have to like continue
Add-on.
writing the game to give
Okay.
ourselves more levels.
So it's more a
Oh,
question
just
of
get
who
more
dies
runes.
first, you or me. Alright, let me switch to Cam.
Shit cam.
Wow, everything is so blue. I think I accidentally changed the color of all that.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Blew her house with the blue action.
Blue.
And
Let me fix that so because I feel like you'll be much more able to see if I change it to an actual color. There we go. That's better. Okay,
Ooh.
so
Blue.
we have. This is the wonderful captain right here. I don't know how well you.
Oh,
can
I need my
see
skeleton.
this itty
Oh, a
bitty
little kobold.
wonderful guy.
Itty bitty.
We've got
Ba-ba-da-ba.
Elias nearby. Thorak and Sor, the Barf Bros, here as well. Oh, dang it. Let me get Monkey 8 Denono. I don't think I have a small one. Are you a normal size one or a giant one?
Medium-sized
Okay.
beast.
Well, then we're just gonna
Normal
use,
monkey.
We're just gonna use Denono.
No monkey.
Yeah. Just because the only ape that I have is a giant one. So, I I don't have 8 skeletons, Elias. I'm very sorry.
It's fine. Just you can just put in one.
I have 4.
One and should be.
all over here.
Yeah, 4 is fine. I'll just put 2 in the one square.
And this is the
This-
thing that is approaching you.
Oh shoot.
Lance. And you also notice a couple of stumbling figures. They don't look very well. Okay.
Would I see it them too? And notice what are they?
Yeah, they're not stealthy in any way. They are horrible looking, and the stench that is coming off them is that of dead people, which
Ooh,
you're
so
also
I
very
wouldn't
familiar
know-
with.
And dead. So okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Undead. Undead.
And dead.
I'm dead with a party of paladins. Oh dear. All right. Did anyone roll above a 20?
I did. I got a 23.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay, 15 to 20,
Oh.
10 to 15.
13.
14. Ha! Nice.
Okay, and we'll put the skellies on the same turn as Elias.
Yeah.
5 to 10.
5.
All right. And Thorak, what'd you get?
12.
Oh, I missed that
Oh.
earlier. Okay.
Ooh, we're all
Yeah,
in
it's 12,
order.
12, 13,
Yeah.
14. That's
Okay.
Wow.
we're all friends.
Okay, then the first one to go is the captain.
Okay. With the canopy overhead, is it like how thick is the canopy? Is it like bright light down here, or is it like
It's
dimmer?
it's not super dim. Like it's right in the middle of the afternoon. So not very dark.
Okay.
And the underbrush is not incredibly thick, though it is present.
Okay. The first thing the captain is going to do is run and jump and hide behind that big tree stump next to me.
Okay.
I mean, I was thinking the one further away from everyone, like running away.
Over here.
So kind of, what's that in front of the skeletons?
So this is like a bush. This is undergrowth. This is like grass.
Okay. Enough for a 3-foot tall kobold to
I would
kind of
say
get
so.
a little bit of hidey from? Okay, I'll hide behind those by the skeletons.
Okay, roll stealth check.
Okay.
We're the same size.
That's a 29.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Yeah, you feel pretty. This little dude disappears, and none of you see it where he went. Completely vanishes. Your new friend is gone.
Oh my god.
And then I'm going to hold an attack for one of the like shambly figures to get closer.
All right.
I'll pull a dagger out he has like a leather band over his like stumpy arm with like dagger slots in it so we can quickly pull them out.
Gotcha.
So I'll hold a thrown dagger for that.
All right. Forgot to add the shambly monsters into the initiative order. But they're in there now. Store, you are next.
Cool. I'm going to move up to the big flowery thing that smells like death.
Okay.
I'm going to bonus action spiritual weapon. Bring that up right behind, just on like the other side of it. I don't really give advantage, and I'm gonna make an attack with my spiritual weapon to start.
All right. We'll use the fire as your spiritual weapon.
The flame.
That is a 14 to hit.
That hits.
Ooh. And spiritual weapon is a D8. Here's my cord dice. So he takes 8 plus 3, so 11 points of, I believe it's force damage. Force damage. from that, and then I'm going to make 2 attacks with Andrata and just sort of slash out and try to cut off a few flowers.
Okay.
So,
Ooh.
first attack. That's a 9 plus 8 is 17 to hit.
That hits.
I'm gonna pump a 2nd level smite slot.
Hell. Does it get anything extra? Is that plant undead?
It is not.
So the
But we'll be dead soon.
Very confident.
So that's, 8 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And for radiant, that's much better. That's almost max. That's 7, 7, 8.
Boy.
So 15 plus 7 is 22 points of radiant damage on the first attack.
Okay.
And now for my second attack.
What the heck?
The first attack.
That's 18 to hit. And I'm gonna do another 2nd level smite slot.
Okay. Leave some plant for the rest of us.
So another 8 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And 15 points of radiant damage.
Jeez. All right. So you run up, hit this thing twice, blast of bright light, a flash of thunder. This thing is already looking hurt in just that.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Cool. Elias, that's you.
Well, I saw Storm ran up, so my tattoo started to glow a little black, and then 3 flame appear around me. And I shoot at the plant. Scorching Ray 2nd level.
All right.
3 beams. That's 7 hits.
No.
15 hits.
Yes.
24 hits.
Yeah, that does hit.
46 fire damage. 8,
Plant's on that.
10, 15.
Okay.
15 fire damage.
Okay. Is that total?
Yeah, total 15.
All right. So you blast this fire into it's like a huge central mass. And the plant shrivels, but it's not like, it's not catching a light. It's not affecting it worse than typical damage would.
Ooh. Okay, still alive?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Shit. With the bonus action, I'll command the skeleton to shoot arrows at the plant. Alright. That's 17 hits.
Yes, it does.
Alright. It's gonna be 86. 86 plus 40.
The volley!
Plus 40.
Plus 40?
Wait, there's
Because
no way.
plus 4 for the it add the initiative for my passive trait just a second. And that draws plus 3 damage to weapons damage rolls.
Oh yeah. Jeez. Well, it's
Necromancer.
dead. Even if you literally rolled a 1 on every single one of those, the plus 40 is enough to do it right there. It had exactly 48 hit points, so it's dead. So
I just shoot fire in it.
You duck down and just all these arrows fly from your skeleton.
They blot out the sun.
Yeah, Captain Malsorin, you are narrowly missed by a couple of these bolts as they're behind you in the bush.
Melora!
Cool.
Necromancers.
Really awesome corpse flower, immediately dead before it can do a single thing. This is what happens when the action economy is ruined. Okay, there's still two dead things wandering around. And it is their turn.
They have a higher dex than me? Lame.
No, they just rolled better.
But I was 12, 13.
Oh wait. Oh no, yeah.
Elliot was 13, I was 12.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
12.
no, yeah, they rolled a 15, but they have lower decks than Elias and the Skellies. No, yeah, they tied.
I'm 13.
Yeah. Store's
wait.
14, Elliot's is 13, I'm 12.
Yeah.
You said they rolled 15?
Yeah, no, they rolled a 13.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
fine,
sure.
that makes sense then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So they cannot see the hidden kobolds, so they're gonna come around to Nova right here. And they're both gonna swing. Let's see what they
Well,
can
as
do.
soon as one gets within 20 feet of me,
Oh yeah, one of them does.
throwing a little dagger.
Diega.
I don't actually think I get sneak attack though, because I have sunlight sensitivity, so it's a straight roll.
Ooh.
But that's like a 21 to hit.
That definitely hits.
So
you
you don't need advantage if they're within 5 feet of an ally.
yeah.
Is it within 5 feet?
Yeah,
of an
it's right next to Denono right now.
Ah, well, neat. Well, in that case, I'll do a lot more. 9, 10, 17.
Oh, I got +6 to health. Okay.
I'll do 21 piercing damage. That's
Ooh,
right.
it's on its last leg. This dagger just like bursts right through its chest and like takes a big chunk of its torso with it. It staggers to its knee. It's got one more hit point.
Ooh.
Cool. But they are both going to take attacks on Denono with advantage because they are flanking. What's this? That's a 19 to hit and 16 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. Oh boy. Forget zombies don't do like much at all. That's combined 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Are you okay?
Do you need healing?
Are you gonna die?
Are you a zombie ape now? Because that's terrifying.
Oh heck, I didn't put Yanni out here.
Oh no.
Yanni.
However shall we deal?
She's like practicing reading and she looks up, the battle's already done.
Yeah, she's been told not to get too close because she literally died yesterday, so she will just hang on and wait. Thorak, that's you.
First things first, Thorak had already summoned his hammer and started running towards the plant when his friends killed it. So I'm gonna look over towards the guys and he's gonna kind of run up to the almost dead one. I'm gonna hunter's mark him. Just a little wink.
Okay.
Ding! And then can I get flanking with anyone with him? Because you said he's next to Denono.
Yeah, you can definitely do that.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and flank him too.
Alright.
I rolled a 17 plus 8, so
Yeah.
that's 25.
That
Okay.
hits. They've got an AC of 8, so you're good.
8.
I'll go ahead and roll my d10 and a d4 of radiant damage.
Ooh, radiant.
Is a d10 that's 6 plus 5, 11 points of damage.
Okay. And some of that is radiant, right?
Yeah, and this was to the dude you said was about to die.
Yeah.
Cool.
So it dies, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, it dies. It cannot make its undead fortitude save because it was with radiant damage, so.
And then I kind of like look towards the other one and shrug. Everything he did was half-hearted in that, because they just destroyed the fun monster. And I had my turn.
Do you want me to bring another one in? I can bring another one in. I've still got the mini.
A little bit!
The stat sheet's right here. Maybe it says right here. They hunt in pairs. does not actually say that.
I'd have believed it. You could have done it.
Mordenkainen, you failed me. Cool. After Thorak, it would be the flower's turn, but it's dead. Denono, it's your turn.
All right. Well, Mr. Ape Man's gonna turn to the one standing and make 2 fist attacks.
All right.
Punch that
Punch
zombie.
them.
Fist fight with an undead guy.
It's 15 and 17.
Those both hit.
Uh, 12 bludgeoning damage.
Total. All right, it's still up, but it's looking hurt. Store, that's... No, Captain, that's you now.
There's just the one little dude left.
Yeah, just the one zombie.
I will run up and stab it with my rapier.
Okay.
Rapier.
You can get
And I get-
flanking to
Yeah.
cancel out your disadvantage.
That's a 14 to hit.
That hits.
And sneak attack damage. Just a little kobold running in out of nowhere. Oof, that's a lot. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, next time. That's only 14 damage. 14
Stabbed him
piercing
in the
damage.
kidney, dude.
All right.
Right through the bloated kidney.
Ooh.
Ooh, it gets a natural 20 on its undead fortitude save, so it collapses down to one knee and then heaves itself back up again. Still
Okay, well, I'm
alive.
gonna pull out a dagger and stab it again.
Okay.
The other kidney.
16,
That hit.
16, and 1 point of piercing damage.
Okay, so the Constitution saving throw is now 6. That's a natural 13. So you stab out the other
And
kidney. Surprise! Zombies don't need
I-
kidneys; they don't have blood circulation.
And I turn and I run away.
Okay.
And it cannot take an opportunity attack because of my mobile feat.
Ooh,
So I
yeah.
just scurry back into the bushes.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh.
Back to the bushes.
All right.
And I'm muttering, "Stupid zombies!"
Store, that's you.
Alright, you said their AC was 8?
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
I-
literally anything will hit.
Unless it's a natural 1.
Yeah, unless it's
Yeah. I'm going to walk up, and I'm just gonna pull up Andrada and be like, I think we're done here, and I'm going to go to cut off its head, and we'll just roll the first one.
Please be a 1. Please be
Please
a
be a
1.
1.
5. It's a 5. And to make sure it doesn't get the undead fortitude, because I'm a paladin, I know this. I'm dropping a smite on it.
Just get that one last hit point.
Oh my
No.
God.
All right. How do you want to do this?
At this point, I'll just be like, I honest guys, I thought this would be more fun, and I'll just whop its head off.
Ooh.
Go sailing. The whole place smells awful, awful, awful. And actually, you can see now that the plant is not moving. The mass in the middle kind of like separates and opens, and you see there's a number of other corpses inside. No longer stirring.
Elias, you want to loot all those corpses, and then we get out of here. And I take my alcohol and I dip a finger in, and I just wipe it under my nose, try to like have the alcohol stop some of the awfulness.
Oh, are those people?
You just
I'll
like
go check them.
Okay, I'll go check too.
I don't think it smells that bad.
All right, go ahead and make investigation checks.
All right. Is it
Uh-oh.
is it Fabians or and oh, there's a recall information.
This is-
Never mind.
Okay, 11.
Oh, 17.
Okay, let me get the thing. All right, so you dig through. There's not stuff in the plant itself, so you have to dig through like the bodies of these people, and it's clear they were not expecting to be attacked and consumed by a plant. So they don't have cool weapons or anything on them, but you do find... Why is this all in electrum pieces? Who uses electrum? Come on. 75 gold pieces in total.
Oh, damn.
But you retreat from this with the gold in your hands, covered up to your elbows in just like mucus and rotten slime from these people.
Thorak, do you want to help him with that?
Yeah.
What?
The mess on them, like you know how you do with
Yeah,
the
yeah.
mess.
I pressed the digit minor illusion at the same time and just kind of like.
Minor illusion too?
No, I do them both. Minor illusion, just like a little sparkle at the end.
A bush comes up and goes.
Would I know what this is?
Yeah,
You can make
would
a
I know
nature
that too?
check. Anyone who wants to can make a nature check.
Okay.
Oh,
Don't know what it is.
I got 12.
I got a 7.
Yeah, I mean, you've heard of plants that are more alive than just alive, but something like this is not coming directly to your memory.
Oh wait, is it recall information about undead?
No.
No, okay.
No, it is not.
Is are the people dead for a long time or just recently dead? Like from the look of it.
They seem quite a bit dead. Like they've probably been to some degree like a little bit preserved by being in such an enclosed space, but they're really gross. Like they're like wet rotten, like not nice dry mummy rotten.
Okay. Then Elias wouldn't want it. Never mind. I got this 75 gold pieces. Should we split it?
Oh, hey, that's 15 a pop.
Oh, 15.
Really convenient now that we have like 5 people for
I know. We can
multiple
split so
five.
many things now.
Yanni pipes up. Wait, I
Awesome.
think there's 6 of us.
It's based off damage dealt.
That's fair. That's fair. I also still have those diamonds from yesterday.
Yeah, you got a lot of.
Yeah.
You got a lot of. We jump started your career.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
I don't know if I told anyone about the diamonds.
Well, Yanni's
Someone was
not
there
gonna keep
when-
them hidden. She wouldn't do that.
She showed us on the way.
Oh. And we had a conversation. We just gave her like all of our red. Okay.
So you're giving me
Okay.
15 gold pieces? 15?
Yeah? You don't want it? I can keep it.
No, that's
Okay.
that seems fair and perfect. Thank you.
Oh, okay. I thought you didn't want it. So, I mean, I always need
will
extra
keep that.
gold.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Captain Soren, we're headed to the dwarven city of Klanvaldir to deal with some business there. Then to another city for a being of, quote, pure light. And then I think the next stop would be Bamoa, no?
Amoa? Does anyone actually?
I have no clue
Okay.
where is it.
So anyways, who are you people?
Thorak. Oh, Thorak Volund.
Elias, the skeleton master.
Yeah, I mean-
Storm.
Yeah, checks out.
That's
Didn't know that.
monkey.
That's the monkey, right?
His name's Denono. He
Like pat it on the head, like pat it a little. Good monkey.
And I'm Storm. and,
Like
we're
like
we're
a shop.
Yeah.
Okay.
you know, maybe you guys should take this up with my mother.
Thorak gets really excited right there.
All right. Well, I mean, yeah, I
yeah.
suppose I could like help out. I'm pretty good at tracking stuff, finding food, that kind of stuff. Seems you got a lot of traveling ahead.
And obviously, any spoils we get, you've already seen we split evenly with everyone who assists.
I mean, yeah, you follow a pirate's code. Seems that's pretty cool.
Wait, are you a pirate?
Do I know what a
sailor's
pirate is?
code?
I mean,
I know like sailors, but like
Roll a sheltered check.
Sheltered check. I rolled a natural 20 and sheltered.
Oh wow.
So you actually do know what pirates are. You found
Okay.
the one book in the library that was about like Peter Pan and Captain Hook, the dwarven versions thereof,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh yeah, pirates, totally, yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, I've definitely read about that before. Cool.
Second
Yeah,
mine
fire
shift
codes.
from the
Everybody
right.
knows those.
They are real.
So you're like a crew.
Like the second
Yeah.
mine shaft
Yeah.
on the right.
We're called Bush Gang.
Yeah, we're like friends with benefits.
Yeah, we all benefit each other in the
Yeah.
thing that we're trying to
Elias,
do.
at some point we will do social lessons for you and just teach you small talk.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
I think part of stuff like this, I don't know, is we'll have to feel that part out, but yeah, sure. Sure, good for you.
And that over there is Yanni, and that's our horses.
Yanni's like
Yeah.
sitting on the horses, like cross-legged on the back of one of the horses.
Yeah, Yanni, you didn't really help out much there.
I
Yeah.
was told to stay back because I can die.
She was already dead like 3 days ago.
Yeah.
This monkey too.
Yeah.
Okay, so beings of light go into Bamoa for God knows why, Iron Guardian, whoever's. What are you doing in Elfville?
Doing what?
What are you doing in the Elfland? I'm just trying to keep up
Dwarves?
here.
Dwarves?
Somebody said elves.
No, we're coming
Who's
from
that?
the Elfland.
Yeah,
to
we-
dwarves.
Yeah.
All right, dwarves, cool. I like dwarves. You're actually the first dwarf I think I've met in a while.
You're the first miniature dragon I've met before, so
Oh,
Hi.
I'll take that as a huge compliment. Huge.
Yeah.
because you're shorter than I am. Then
Captain, could you actually make a history check for me, please?
Yeah.
You're like, and this is all the information about his god that you would know.
10?
Okay, never mind. Continue.
You,
Perfect.
Captain, you and I have the same height.
We're the same height? You're
Yeah,
2
we
feet
are
9?
3 feet.
Oh, wow. It's so
Wow.
great to be around people that are the correct size.
Yeah. And finally, I got somebody who's the same size as me.
I look at the people shorter than me, and then at the people taller than me.
Star just
How
looks
tall-
down at the
How tall are
tiny
you
people.
exactly, Elias?
3 feet.
Okay, so still the shortest. Only by 3 inches.
3 inches.
But that
Now
is
grow up
like
to be a big kobold.
that's almost 10% of your total height. So
We gotta be best buddy ever.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Aqua, we're chatting because it smells awful.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Alright.
Should we burn them?
Yeah, do it.
I don't want
Oh,
fire.
Dododo says no forest fire.
Oh.
Yeah, that seems bad.
What do we do with
Yeah.
them? Just
Well,
leave
they're
them?
dead.
Leave them. Yeah, they're already decomposing. I don't know what else we're supposed to do.
nature
I
takes
guess.
care of the things that are dead, turns it into things that are alive.
Burn them.
Oh,
I
that
put.
was
Turn them
creepy.
back into new dead things. It's a circle of life.
Yes.
Sure, why not? We already passed this place.
Okay.
Let's just keep going on.
All right. So you guys are continuing walking. Do you want to continue talking as you walk?
I would like to talk to a new
Yeah.
tiny friend.
Yes. Go ahead.
Yeah. I'll keep the skeleton out still. We're all walking.
All right.
So, you really okay? How do I explain this? People don't usually come here from off the continent. Is okay. Out of question. Star would know this. Like, how illegal is people coming from off the continent onto the continent? I think Star would know this, being in the
This
Zhahir.
is pretty. I mean, so it's not necessarily something like in the big rule book of the Zhahir of like people from outside are the worst ever, but you have heard of people being stationed in certain places specifically for the purpose of getting rid of insurgents. There is a post up to the north where like the whole purpose of being there is because it's one of the places where ships occasionally show up, and the whole deal is to sink them before they land.
Yeah. So sometimes we don't take super kindly to people from other continents coming here. So
Well,
You're,
I'm technically not from another continent. Like I said, born on a ship.
born on a okay.
Well,
Wow.
hatched.
I'm not
technically.
sure that's going to get you past it.
Mid
because
drink,
you've been to other
Thorak
continents.
chokes, and he's like, you came from an egg?
Yeah,
Really?
I mean,
I just
what do people know and not know on this weird island? This is
Nothing
like an
about
island. Is this like
you.
very small?
Dragonborns are born, right? Dragonborns.
No, they hatch from eggs as well.
Do they?
Yeah, they
okay.
do.
Thorak's mind is blown then.
Yanni just
Wow.
has a moment of perfect clarity of like, anatomically speaking, everyone is born from an egg. And her eyes just get really wide and distant for a second.
I don't like nature girl. She creeps me out. Anyways, yeah, this is probably like the most time it's been since I've not been on a ship, I guess. Yeah.
How long were you on this ship? Well, I mean, probably your whole life. How
Yeah.
old are you?
Good question. Not really sure.
Fair enough. Wait, how do
Okay.
you not know?
Who is your
No,
mom?
it's- My mom. I mean, well, who's your mom?
Shoot, I forgot my mom name.
What's your mother's name? Terrible child.
My mother. My mom name is Eva. She live in Evanhill.
That's right.
Okay, well, I mean, it's not like everyone has a mom.
Wait, you don't have
I
a
have
mom?
a mom.
Well, I mean, to be fair, in my commune, we didn't really see parents. It was the entire tribe's job to raise the kid. So I don't really know who my parents are, but like everyone raised me, you know? So I didn't have a mom, so to speak.
Yanni speaks up.
Yeah,
That
see-
was the same for us too.
See?
So you just share with each other?
yeah,
Yeah, I
like-
mean, we had a couple elders who would raise the young until they were old enough to perform tasks within the village, and then
I mean, wow, that sounds pretty cool, I guess. We don't have anything fancy like that.
Wow.
So
I didn't know that.
how were you raised?
Just like on the ship with everybody. Just
Wait, are you bound to the ship?
just hatched on the ship, you know? They saved me.
Were they all little tiny dragons, or just you?
Oh, just me. Yeah.
Hmm.
Anyways, so how'd you all meet?
You know,
It's a long story.
It is a very long
Yeah,
story.
it's-
I have known Denono for 100 years.
he's that old?
Are
Yeah.
you like okay?
Whoa.
I
You
am.
know you've known the monkey for 100 years?
Yes.
you know,
Very old monkey.
Yes. He's
Ooh.
not always a
Wow.
monkey. He is usually a man that is like me, but not anymore. I am not like him
Oh, okay.
anymore.
Yeah, he has the shiny abs.
Yes, he does.
Okay, confusing.
Yeah.
Confusing, but I guess. So wait, does that mean that you're a druid? Monkey? Okay.
He says yeah.
I've met a druid before.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we had a druid on the ship. He was so cool till he died.
How many people on the What?
What a relatable stuff. Yeah.
We probably had. I mean, my crew was like kind of fluctuated between like 50 to 70 probably.
They all
Big
died?
ship.
Seems like a very large ship.
Yeah. You know, krakens.
Did you see a lot of krakens? What is a kraken?
Is it some kind of
Nothing
crackers?
much. What's cracking with you?
She doesn't understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
She's like,
Such a good one.
I don't.
Kraken.
I'm not a kraken.
You see
Not a
elves, right? Okay. Have you seen the ocean? Question number
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
one. Okay,
Yeah.
great.
Lisa.
So in the ocean, there's some stuff when you go really far out that's really big and really scary. This one has like a bunch of like squiggly things that will kill you and a big mouth, and they hit ships for fun because gods and stuff or something. I don't really know.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a kraken.
A big thing with squiggles that hits ships for fun.
Like a squid, but like
With like big mouth.
really big.
Oh, okay.
Like your big, our big? Oh, they're big.
Like super big. Like
That's pretty big.
a mountain.
Whoa, really?
Yeah. Maybe slightly small, like a small mountain.
That's called a hill. I know you're
I
not
spent my land on a ship.
but- See, now we're teaching each other things. Look at this. This is
Okay, I like. Oh yeah, and you're from mountains and stuff and hills,
Yep.
I guess. Are you from a mountain?
like kinda like under.
Oh, are we going to like your house, like where you're from?
No.
Yeah, we are.
Nope. Go.
Wait,
go-
what? No?
No, this isn't where I'm from. No. No.
I thought you were visiting.
Well, I
Your
know it, and I'm visiting places in it, and I've been there like once, but like I'm not from there.
Where are you from then?
Just a small little city under a mountain. It's kind of close, but it's too far out of the way for what we're doing. So I just.
Oh, it's fine. We can go visit. You have
Nah,
your
it
like
was-
elderly stuff.
I have no reason to go back right now.
Why
So-
not? I went to meet them.
Let's look for your person first, and then we can meet everyone we could possibly.
I mean, if it is on the way, we can just drop by.
Well, it's not on the way. It's just out of the way enough to be a nuisance. So I figure it's
How much out of the way?
Yeah, how much?
like an extra 5 days travel.
Ah,
Please
just
make a
5 days.
deception
We have
check.
lots of-
Going across.
Should I roll inside too?
That's a 16.
If
would
anyone
like to
wants to
roll
roll an
insight.
insight check, you can.
Okay.
I mean,
Also, just
my
looking at
passive
your map.
insight is a 16.
Oh, I got 16 and then
I
plus
mean,
1,
so-
17.
My passive is also 16, but
Also, Lee, we haven't really talked about this part much.
Yeah.
But looking at, I always visualize it. It's more under the mountain part.
Yeah.
It doesn't work that way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
But it is
I
still
got 17.
it is still fairly close by, like
Yeah.
within a day.
I imagine it's just like, yeah.
It's not necessarily like right along the road like it is here on the map. It's like over here, closer to the mountain, but it is still pretty close.
Like a small branch instead of.
Yeah. Like in Skyrim, when
I
you're
guess-
trying to walk to one place and you end up like, oh, maybe this is the path, and then it goes to some other
Yeah.
cave. that
You go in the
need to
cave
in.
and then you show up in that ancient dwarven city. That's what happened.
Yeah, yeah.
Except it's not ancient and huge. It's pretty old and small.
Skyrim for reference.
But
Yeah.
yeah, anyone who rolled above a 16 or a 16 or higher, he's definitely trying to hold something back, trying to deflect.
so I think if you're relying on your passive, then your passive sets the DC that he met.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah.
we'd have
So-
to actually roll a 16 or higher.
Did
I got a
Elias
9.
roll a 17?
So
I got 17.
Elias knows.
The captain didn't really care that much. I don't have any reason to know that you're lying.
Well,
Really, Thorak, even 5 days.
Yeah.
We're spanning continents. We're traveling across all of Idrion. Might as well see it. We're here.
Yeah.
When are we going to be this close again?
Yeah, we're probably gonna go east and other continents, and then we won't be visiting your place. We should probably check it out. I don't know if they're still alive or like. I mean, you can check on their wellness. They might be like want to meet you. Like, okay,
I like
Ify
that. I like that.
It's like his best.
There's there's no one to check on.
Wait, why?
Everyone from my village, you're born in the village, you live in the village, you die in the village.
Yeah.
When I was long story short here, one day I was out just scanning the tunnels around. We live near the Underdark, and so I would put traps there to make sure things wouldn't get in and hurt people. It takes a couple days to get all the tunnels, and when I came back, I don't know what happened. There was just no one was alive there.
Junona turns
Easy.
back into an elf.
He gets a little sweaty and shaky. Takes another long drink.
Wait, really?
When I got back, I saw, my people were a tough people. I was young but a promising fighter, but they were definitely more talented than me. But there was just a sign of a battle, and nothing, and no one. There was blood and gore, but no bodies. There was, marks on walls, on houses, and nobody there. And so I left. And I need to figure out what did it, and that's kind of what I'm doing here.
Did your church help you, like your Moradin church?
We're too far out of the way, and so it's just so we're just so small and unknown. We see a couple people from outside a year, every couple years maybe. So no one even knew that it had happened.
Oh, we're gonna be on the way anyway. We can stop by at the church, and you can say you're servants of that god Moradin, and then we could go help see what's up with the village.
Well, I mean, look, while we're talking about it, they've sort of been targeting, whatever is happening. Like, we have those weird shadow things that follow us, or kind of follow us.
Wait, what?
We'll explain later.
We'll
Yeah. You're fine. You're fine.
They tried to take and hurt Andrata, who is forged by Cord, and they killed Trinexa, who walked with Melora. So I think
I kind of thought the same thing when they happened, but nothing. The way those two attacks that we've been witness to happened is not similar to what had happened in my village. It's too different. So maybe they know each other, but there's no,
Have you talked to your god like Stor did, like every morning? He seems to be talking, and I don't know.
My god doesn't know what it is either. Well, mostly. It's they were able to uncover a little bit.
Okay.
The being that did it was something called a Sagzaroth. Right, Lydia?
Zaxareth, yes.
Yeah.
Saxaret?
A ziggurat portal.
Zigga zig.
If you want to be my lover, you have to get. Some crazy entity born from a nightmare of a beholder named Orthosh. And you guys see me go to the libraries all the time when I'm not crafting. That's basically what I'm looking for. Any information I can find on them.
Would I know that creature based on my...
Roll an Arcana check.
I was wondering if Is there a chance that I might have heard like a tall tale about something?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a history check.
Okay, sorry, Lydia. Is it about faith and so and
Fae fiends and undead? No.
Nope. Okay.
8.
Oh, 19 plus 5, 24.
So you definitely have heard about beholders. You and your teacher would sometimes talk about like things, because he was sometimes worried that you might run into one while you were exploring, because they do tend to be in like dark places. They often will take over created homes. Like they can create their own, but they do like to mooch off of people. They're very dangerous, very intelligent, very powerful, and they do have the capability to create things from their dreams. That's actually how they reproduce. Beholders aren't born, they are dreamt.
Whoa, I heard of the beholder thing. They reproduce by dreams.
And you think the eggs are weird?
Yeah.
Sorry, bad timing.
I didn't know. about
Aaron's
this.
laughing. Thorak isn't laughing.
Well, I mean, we can go to your home, even
Yeah.
if it's just 5 days. Because Star didn't make the insight check.
I think we should start with the city, with Confaldir, and then we can, if we don't uncover anything else, we can head by on the way out. I think that'd be a better use of our time.
Okay. All right. And I give Thorak a big hug.
I give him the sidearm pat.
A bit little longer than normal. Expected.
Because of the circumstance, I don't push you away. I let him. Anyways, shit. I pull out my other bottle. Where you can you? And then I fill my horn up, put the bottle away.
All right.
I think that is
That
a
was-
good moment to take our break for the night. We can continue this conversation after, but I think this would be a good break moment. Yeah?
Cool. Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Well,
Let's
we're
do it.
gonna take a break for just like, I don't know, 5-10 minutes, however long we need to recuperate from that super taxing fight that we just had. Oh boy.
I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Paladins!
But we'll see you guys in a little bit. Our other
Okay.
announcement is that we have a guest of our own just for the beginning. Lizzie, do you want to say hi? So this is Lizzie. She is a friend of Nick and I. She was in the very first campaign I ever ran, and she has some cool stuff to show us tonight. She has made some wonderful character art for our party. Okay. So I'm gonna just show these up on screen. Oh, so everybody on stream can see it. I can't share with the people in our Discord call, but look at that, you guys. Friggin', what'd you call it? A blood romancer?
Yeah.
Blood
that's
hunter,
what Aaron called
necromancer?
it. Yeah.
Oh,
Aaron called it,
boy.
so yeah. I love the term.
So gorgeous. Guys, Lizzie
I
is
love-
amazing.
Yep.
This next one is Thorax art. Oh, look at that boy. Oh, I just can't. They're just so pretty. It's just, oh. I wish Aaron was here to like be here to vibe on this too. But speaking of Studley, here's Denono's art. Look at that. Friggin' muscles. Also
Yeah,
can
you-
confirm that's what Nick looks like. Oh, I love you,
I
Nick.
am not the muscular one.
Oh my gosh, but I love like the bow on Denono.
Yeah, it's so cool. It's so well done.
What I have right now
So
is just the
excited.
work in progress of his studly freaking face. It's so realistic looking to me too. Like I said in our little player Discord, but or like when I saw it, I was like, it's like the most amazing thing I've seen you do so far. Like it's so great. So cool.
Now I'm gonna
The
romance
hair
store now.
is so good.
The
I'm
hair.
gonna romance
yeah.
store right now.
I mean, you kind of already have.
My sister, and she said
Yeah.
he's a hottie, and then I just immediately want to run away. 'Cause it's like, this is my child in a way, and it's strange. Yeah, I don't know. I have a
I
very
bet-
strange relationship with my creations.
I love being comfy, don't you? The feeling of sinking into something soft and yet totally supportive, totally non-judgmental, warm as a hug. Sounds like our Discord server. Yep, we have all sorts of lovely chats on our Discord server. We talk about our games, we talk about Critical Role, we talk about random things going on in our lives, we talk about puppies, kittens, clouds, mushrooms, Zen gardens. No, sorry, that's just me remembering how comfy and happy it is in there. You know what else is happy and comfy? Subscribing to our Twitch channel. Did you know that if you have Amazon Prime, you get one free subscription every month? Yeah, you can give it to whichever creator you want. So if you want, you can subscribe to our channel for free. If you subscribe without Prime, it renews on its own, keeping you in on the fun and the coziness without you having to worry. The more subscribers we have, the more giveaways that we can do. We also have some stream improvement goals that get unlocked through more subscriptions and donations. Subscribers also get access to our homebrew folder and our subscribers only Discord chat. So subscribe and settle into your new comfy home. Slippers not included. All right, and we're
And-
back. So you guys are continuing walking through the trees, and there was some sort of discussion that I missed.
Was that my cue?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so then you killed the Malello guy, saved
Yeah.
the land animals and ocean old lady.
Yeah.
She sounds weird. And
Yep.
now you met a person you made some deals with or something, and lots. Okay, yeah, I think I got it. I think I got it.
Cool.
There was the stab and curse from the shadow monsters. We raced to
Right.
Denona
Mhm.
Yeah.
Temple,
Curses,
cure the curse, raise people
Cure the
from
curse.
the dead. Then
2 people. You're a high elf now. That's must be weird.
I would have thought
Yeah,
it'd be weirder, but it's not so bad.
Okay, great. Yeah, I feel pretty much complete caught up.
Are there
This
Wow.
week episode on
Just like
performance.
Subscribe.
So now we're
Yeah, for real.
we're going to Confaldir. We don't know what we will find there for certain, but then we may go do some more of the things like with the tablet that I put on the bottom of the ocean,
Right.
just with like fire or earth or something. And yeah, then we have these other things.
Yeah,
Lots
wow.
of places to go.
Very busy. Y'all are kind of a weird bunch, I'm not gonna lie.
Is this
Under the
weird?
weirdness.
I haven't met a lot of other people besides, the tribe, so I don't. Is this not normal?
I mean,
I mean,
Compare us with the tribe. Are we similar?
yeah, are we similar?
I mean, I would hear stories of, people going, and this was, of course, hundreds of years ago, but doing amazing things. But I mean, day to day, not so much.
Yeah.
we're weird. We're weird.
Yeah, weird. Yeah.
In like a good way, though.
I think
Yeah,
so.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think,
it's like
With
Telltales in real life, kind of.
but you're short. So all
whoa,
the tails
that's
are tall.
offensive.
I am so sorry. She gets really worried looking. I'm like, I don't know what to say.
I just walk away, shaking my head.
Yeah, I look at her in disappointment.
I
This
look
is not
over
what
at
I taught
Elias,
you.
and I'm like,
She like leans over to Denono. Is it bad to talk about people's heights? I mean, it's a part of who they are, right? It's not
Yeah,
a bad thing. It's just they are short.
I think Elias is just like sensitive or something. He's always been a little bit strange about the way he talks with people. Go away.
Yeah, see, she speaks to you in common. You respond to
my
go
God.
away. She thinks for a moment.
I lean toward Captain. Sir. They're talking bad about you.
what?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they were talking about your height.
Honestly, well, they're talking about your height too, so.
Wait,
Yeah.
your height. You're shorter than me.
I didn't think you would go that low, honestly.
Yeah, you're lower than me.
Oh, I walk away. I walk away.
It's a height-based
Team short.
hierarchy here.
Thorak, trailing behind everyone watching this unfold with Store, passes him the drink again and is just trying not to laugh and like nudging him.
We're having a great time back here.
Vigorous in your head store, just like, I don't understand why everyone is so caught up in their height. I mean, obviously none can compare to me as I am the biggest one here. Of course. And he kind of like bobbles his little horse head and like picks up his feet a little more as he walks, just reminded that he is the tallest one.
Vigorous, you make a good point. You are. Yeah. Does that make Thorak? Is the tallest person the leader?
No,
No, that doesn't make sense.
it shouldn't be the shortest either. I actually think the leader should be the one that is the perfect median. Just kidding. He doesn't know the word median. I just think the leader should be, you know, the most responsible. Or we could do it as, you know, a democratic system where we all vote, and then our votes go towards these other people who delegate
electoral
votes
college?
for us. And then those people sometimes don't always do the same votes that all of the mass majority votes. So even if all of us vote for the same thing, it still might be another.
Are those votes handed out based on population or land area or some weird
No,
horrible
it's-
combination of both
Yeah.
that does both poorly?
It's an outdated thing on the land and populace of like 300 years ago or something.
Oh my gosh.
During the Divine War, I think.
Oh my gosh, I'm feeling very...
You know, when the northern gods and the southern gods had disagreements about the way they wanted to run the land. And so together, they had to have a big fight over it across many different...
Honestly, it seems like we should have just looked at the fact that we're amending lots of things that we do with holy text and just amended the base system of it.
Oh, I'm feeling very
Anyways.
dunked on by Canadian right now. Okay.
We should just have no leader and vote. Okay.
Yeah.
And Vigors is just like, I get to vote as well. So you guys continue walking through the rest of the day, for the next several days, actually. Like I said last week, you guys clearly have no real opponents in these forests. I don't know why I tried to give you an opponent earlier tonight. It didn't work out. Yes.
At what point do I finish the leather working for Yanni's thingy?
So we said last time that it would take about a week, so a couple days from now you are able to give
Okay.
her the leather armor, which she totally appreciates.
Nice.
She likes it a lot. She looks a little bit less like white chick cosplaying as Pocahontas and more anglicized, I guess is a better way to say it. She doesn't look like she's culturally appropriating anymore. But it's very good armor, very helpful for her. After a few days, actually, you pass through a town that you had passed through before, Thorak. This is the town of Bearcrest. Not Boarcrest, Bearcrest.
Who is?
It is a wide and sprawling town of wooden buildings and wide dirt roads. It's not a very clean or organized place. Thorak, through your passing through, you know that this is the home of the actual Duke of this area, the leader of this region of the kingdom. He is a dwarf, and he would have lived in Confaldir, but he was kicked out and exiled. But there were some political shenanigans that you don't really know about. But he's in charge. This is where he lives.
I put the skeletons in the bag
Yeah.
before too.
Yeah, as we're approaching, alright, put the skeletons away. Let's act like we're semi-normal as we
Okay.
approach. This
Alright.
bear crest up ahead. Big but basic city. They're good at making an okay drink. That's about it.
I mean-
also don't piss off the Duke.
Duke?
Yeah, he's some like excommunicated dwarf from Confaldir. I don't know much about him, but they kicked him out. So I don't really
Oh.
think crossing him's a good idea.
Okay, sounds good.
I mean, I'll pick up the keg. I'm assuming we've drained one keg already. I'll
Probably.
just sort of give it a little shake.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if they make good drink, it might be important to
Yep.
resupply. I don't know. How far is it from here to Confaldir?
2 days?
Like 2 days.
Oh, so
I think
yeah,
we
picking up
kicked-
like a keg will probably be fine.
Yeah. That should cover us. I might also pick up another bottle. I ran lower than I meant to. And like, rations and food if we need it.
Gotcha. I'll say, for rations and food and stuff, it's, like 5 gold for each person to get like a good amount that'll last you another, couple of weeks
Yeah.
probably. If you want just for the next couple of days before you get to Confaldir, it's like 5 silver a piece. For booze, it's however much you want to spend for however much you want to get. Once again, you have to stop in a tavern called the Bad Egg Tavern. It's owned and run by this elderly gnome guy named Hamish, and his friend, this sort of middle-aged gold dragonborn lady named... I have to remember this because for some reason OneNote is not syncing. It's on my other computer. Her name, I think, was Marietta or something like that. They're very, Marietta specifically is very confused at the appearance of Captain Soren.
I know, he's like a small you, right?
Yeah.
Is it your son?
Yes, are you like a few months old? He's walking. That's very impressive.
Oh,
No, he,
I can talk
Stunted
too.
growth.
That's
Wow. Okay. How much for booze? And I slap down a gold.
say, that. Yes, and she gets a gold will get you like a couple of pints for sure, probably like 3 or 4. It's not very expensive in this area. They are full of booze.
Oh, I'd like a thing of rum, of dark rum,
Okay.
a thing of tequila, and a thing of vodka, a bottle of each.
Okay, I'll put that as 10 gold for each bottle. Yeah.
And then, yeah. And then I'm just exchanging about 100 silver, or gold for silver.
Okay.
Which would be 10 gold for 100 silver, is what I'm trying to say.
Gotcha.
I'd like to buy a to-go bottle, but not.
Like one
Like
of those
a-
little
well-
bottles they sell on airplanes, like a little one.
No, I want something I can refill, but that's still reasonably portable.
Like a
Like
flask.
a flask?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like
More
baby
like-
bottle.
Or
Or
a big flagon or something.
Like a-
So
Or like my
wineskin?
horn?
like a wine skin. Yeah.
Yeah, you can get
Yeah.
that real cheap wine skin for like
Great.
probably like 5 silver, honestly. This is a town that likes its booze. There's a lot of dwarves here. Though they don't seem like the typical dwarves that you're familiar with, Thorak, very organized and oh, we're part of this family, this clan or whatever. They seem a little bit more scattered and separate. But they like their booze.
Also, just to note for everyone else, nobody else is a blue-skinned dwarf. They're all normal-ass dwarfs.
Yep.
Just to...
Oh. Wait, what? You're
I'm only blue-skinned.
why?
Have you not
Why are you
seen
the only blue
dwarves?
here?
The captain seems unfazed.
My family spent literally centuries upon centuries underground. I don't know if you've ever seen like a drow. There are drow in this world, right? There's drow.
They're mostly nightmare stories in this.
Okay.
continent.
Oh, that's right. No, people
Yeah.
don't know about her. Never mind that. It just happens when you don't get any sun for generations of breeding with each other, and then eventually.
Wait, what? Breeding with each other?
Well, not like I'm not centuries old, but like my great 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 grandpa, and my great 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 grandpa looked like them, but now I look like this because they went underground and never went out ever.
Oh.
Yeah, I actually
Okay.
think I know some people like that. Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
not like a
I mean-
dwarf, but kind of
I've-
different.
I've seen lots of dwarves. And, I mean, you were the first dwarf I seen that looked like that, so I just sort of assumed.
You're the
Yeah,
first dwarf I've ever seen, I think.
Isn't
well,
your
there-
teacher a dwarf?
No, he's a gnome.
Wait, but you're a halfling, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we related?
Us?
Yeah.
I'm a dwarf.
Yeah, you're half dwarf, half elf. Fling.
What?
Star's gonna walk away to get another beer. After
Walk away
finishing that
also.
thought.
The fantasy Punnett squares are not lining up for me right now.
Anyways, I get all my alcohol.
Okay.
He filled the keg.
Yeah, filling up the whole keg is once again like 10, probably cheaper here, probably like 7 gold to fill that up.
Alright.
And how
Yeah,
much
I'll
so
mark that.
would the wine flagon skin be about the same, or one of the
It's
less?
definitely smaller than a flask, so it's like 5 silver to get the wine skin, probably like a gold and a half to fill it up all the way. Although it depends on what you want to fill it with.
Something cheap.
Okay.
I'm good.
Yeah, this town doesn't have much else. Like we can get
What
dinner
time
or
did
something.
we- Oh, I mean, warm food would be good. Like probably cooked food. It's been like weeks of rations.
What time of
What
day is
time
it?
is it?
Yeah,
At the by the time you're arriving, it's probably like late afternoon.
we could crash. Like I'm not in a rush. We could crash.
No. What's there to do in this town?
Drink.
Ah,
Dwarves
my
here,
favorite
they do
kind.
2 things. They work and then they drink. Technically 3 things. Then they sleep. And they wake up and repeat.
It seems
I
a
like
little
it. I like it.
boring.
Respectable.
Have you ever drank
Depends on-
before?
Yeah.
It depends on how much you can drink.
I mean, yeah, I drink stuff.
Have you ever
Oh.
drank alcohol before?
Yes.
Have you drank it in such a large amount that you no longer feel responsible for your actions and therefore make a buffoon of yourself?
I don't think so.
There's where you went wrong.
I mean,
I don't advise drinking. PSA. Drinking in excess is bad. Responsible drinking. Cool.
Please be
Drinking
responsible.
excess is awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, one time I made a drink out of a flour that I found and I let sit for a very long time and I threw up after. Does that count?
Yes.
I'll give it, I'll give it like a 50-50.
Okay,
Yeah.
then I
Working
have
in the
to-
right direction.
I did that. Yes.
And I'll put a beer in front of ya, a mug of ale.
Okay. I can do this.
We'll just
And she does that
round for the table.
like the extended edition of the Twin Towers where Legolas just like downs one. It's like that where she just like opens out and just downs the whole thing in one. She's like,
Whoa.
there's bubbles in
That-
that. I like that.
You sure
That
can
is-
drink.
Impressive. That is a skill many work years to perfect.
I am a lot older than almost all of you, so would it not make sense
Oh,
that I
yeah.
am better at it?
Okay, you're cool.
Yeah, hundreds of years old.
That's really
Yeah.
old.
Wait, how old?
Tolerance builds over time, right?
I'm 102 years old.
And you've known Denono for like 100 years too? Are you like the same age?
He's a little older than me.
Okay.
I am 122.
Cool.
Anyway.
Everyone's like,
You're really old.
really?
All right. So, are you guys
So we
wanting-
get wasted.
You get totally wasted.
Yep.
Everyone who would like to attempt to be wasted, please make Constitution saving throws.
I'm not drinking.
Elias being the responsible one. Oh no.
Yep. With the alcohol, yes.
13.
17.
Okay. Denona, are you drinking at all?
I mean,
Or
not enough.
excess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yanni rolled a natural 1.
Ooh.
And she has a, I don't remember what her con is, but it's only like a +1 or something. But so she has a really hard time. Yeah. Most of you anyone who rolled under a 10 gets pretty wasted. But none of you rolled so excellently that you get away from at least getting a little buzzed, for sure. All right. And you want to spend the night at the Bad Egg? With Hamish and Marietta?
Not with them.
There's only one. There's only one room. It's one California king size bed.
We can skedaddle on
I've seen this movie before, and I do not wish to finish it.
It's called Finding Nemo. All right. Cool. You guys wake up the next morning. Few of you hungover. Yanni very, very hungover, very sick. Kind of like in that still kind of drunk, really coming down hard, not having a fun time. You pile up into the wagon and you continue on. And
Wagon ride.
Oh no, we're not immune to poison. We're immune to disease.
Yep, paladin.
resistant to poison. Well, I'm resistant to poison. Sorry, I don't know if you are. I think that's what I
oh, I just
Yeah, it's
realized
a dwarf.
everybody gets like what, a +5 to that Constitution saving throw because of store.
Everyone.
Oh yeah.
I'm like,
Why is it harder to get drunk with you?
I drink my body weight.
Ever since you started getting really into this religion, it's a lot harder to have fun with you.
You know, it's all about drinking as much as possible. And I just help with that.
Oh, goodness gracious. All right, so after...
The next 2 days in the cart. If that's what is that where we're at? I don't want to jump
Yes,
ahead.
yes.
Okay. With the vodka, tequila, and dark rum, I want to attempt to make each of them holy,
Okay. Cool.
performing a ceremony on them.
Yes, the DC
This
is
is in
lower
the
now, but this is still a charisma check. See how well you
Cool.
can do this.
Here we go.
No, I should.
Dark rum's first. Oh, it was like 24.
Yeah, no.
+4, that's 8 for the dark
Yeah,
rum.
that's not gonna work out.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I give the dark rum to Captain, to the entire bottle.
We are friends.
Oh, that's cocked. Damn it. Okay, so this is the vodka. Natural 20.
There we go.
Holy
There
vodka.
we go. It
Holy fuck.
kind of glows a little bit from the inside, but you can't really see from where.
Merlot is like, are you like tucked away or like in the wagon?
I'm just in the wagon. There's no cover or anything.
Merlot is
either.
just like, what is happening?
Sorry,
I pull.
what name was that?
Huh?
The captain.
The captain.
Y'all have seen it. It's
I know
fine.
it's on stream. It's on the D&D Beyond overlay.
Oh, it's already.
I take the light rum out and I just do a little like half shot. Like, here, this is what I'm working on. And I pass it over to the captain.
It's like the smoothest, most amazing vodka now. And there's a little bit like as you drink it, like the there's like a little bit of like glowing smoke, glowing steam that just kind of like drifts from your mouth.
Who is this god?
Moradin. I'm pretty sure.
Make a deception
Sometimes
check,
I
Yeah,
please.
it's Morty.
Make a deception check,
It's
please.
Morty.
Yeah, it is Moradin. It says on the top of my notes page, I worship Moradin, the god of dwarves and smithing. Moradin is a dude, because I forgot. Deception, that's alright. 11 plus 4, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 15.
What's your passive insight?
My passive insight is 16.
That's a little iffy about what he's saying.
But I'm like, okay. I don't have any reason to think that you're lying to me about this.
Even if you
Last
are, who
real quick
cares?
is the
Yeah, go ahead.
the tequila. Yeah, tequila. Yeah. Oh, natural 1.
Oh no.
The mighty
No.
death fall.
Does it create an unholy alcohol? 'Cause
It's
that might be better.
infernal tequila.
That is tequila. That is tequila.
It's just taste.
tequila.
It tastes a little bit. It suddenly becomes like, what is it? Fireball is whiskey. It's not. What is like some weird?
Fireball.
It turns into
it's not
Fireball.
tequila.
It's no longer tequila. It's now
Tequila.
Fireball whiskey. Just transforms.
Cinnamon tequila whiskey. Okay.
Do I find any herbs or anything?
Yes, you are able to find essentially enough herbs to create a standard healing potion.
Just one?
Yes, just one.
Okay. Alright. Awesome.
But if you want to spend your evenings doing that, we'll say that by the time
Yeah,
you reach your destination, you have one.
One potion.
Yeah.
Alright.
Speaking of evenings, between only needing to trance and our walking, how close to literate is Danono at this point?
So it's been like a week and a half.
It's been 1 week since you started to read.
We are on G now.
You are not super intelligent, but you are also not a child. So you are semi-literate at this point. It takes a while for you to read stuff. Some of the longer words and weirder like combinations, like the word thought, the word through, throughout. You're just like, well, I don't understand. Like these all look the same and stuff, but
Those
yeah.
words look pretty tough. Get it? Because it's the same letters at the end.
It can be understood through thorough thought, though.
Oh my god.
Wow, we all speak
Think it-
English.
I think score is kind of a thorough thought, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, the conquest, baby.
Oh no, conquest.
Okay. Yeah. Yanni is miles ahead of you. She can basically read anything at this point. But you are able to get along fairly well at this point. It might be a little bit hard for you to read some like dense textbooks or something, but you can read like signs and things like that. You could read a menu for sure. I'm trying to think of things that Danono would need to read other than dense textbooks and magic books in a library.
Children's books.
Children's books.
See, with a good teacher come fast learning.
I imagine that there's also like a possibility that in the evenings, especially if Elias is going to be making potions and stuff, that Yanni kind of takes over the teaching occasionally. Not that she's really good at that.
I trust them.
Cool. All right. Anything else? Also, I am so sorry. I kind of like fritzed out. Are you going to Thorax hometown first or Confaldir first? Confaldir first.
Confaldir.
All right. So after a couple of days, you see, from afar, you see the Sculpted Mountain is another name for the city. Contrasting the rest of the mountains in this mountain range, the dwarves of Confaldir have removed all of the foliage, as much of the dirt as they possibly could to strip it down to bare stone, which they have sculpted and carved in insane ways. There are
They're horrible people.
There's statues of heroes fighting beasts. There's a ring of kings on thrones. Just wonderful, like, they even kind of like make trees to replace the ones they removed out of stone. Just the entire mountain is carved and etched all throughout. As the road kind of winds its way up, there is a singular gate at the front, guarded by a half dozen dwarven guards in a variety of different armors and symbology on their armor. And as well, there is a half dozen members of the Cerulean Guard here. As you
does this look more or less guarded than when I was here last?
Looks about the
Even
same.
at the beginning of my journey. Okay,
Yep,
okay, cool.
about
So
the
there's
same.
nothing out of the ordinary. That's just the guard.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
one entrance in, so they want to keep it very well watched.
As we approach in Dwarvish, I'll just I'll yell out, "Greetings, friends!" Start approaching.
Kind of one.
I'll
Yep.
I'll also say hello in Dwarvish, because Dor speaks Dwarvish.
A pair of. So there's one dwarf and one of the Cerulean Guard walks out to you. They kind of raise their hands and they greet you. What's your business here? In the mountain.
We have a wizard friend here.
Yeah.
Whose teacher came here to do some research at the Temple of Moradin.
Yeah.
And then we lost contact with him, so we're bringing him to try to find his teacher.
Yeah. His name is Yobi. I don't know you name him. You know him? But
What's he
he's a little known.
What-
About the same size.
I mean, they're like thinking, I'm not here all the time. I didn't see any gnomes or anything. You're welcome to take a look. I just want to, standard, don't make trouble. We won't make trouble
Okay.
with you. Don't
We'll
go
never think
killing
of it.
anybody or we'll come back and kill you. It's very
Oh.
equitable.
Are we allowed to kill if they try to
Did the-
kill us?
If they start, we can self-defend.
Yeah, self-defense is all right, but,
Okay. That's good
don't
to know.
go starting anything, okay?
No. Yeah, we will. Could you point me to where the Church of Moradin is?
You'll see it when you get
wait.
in there.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And keep an eye on your little child. There's a lot of heavy machinery and sort of things that move around. Don't want to get him squashed.
Keep an eye, and I grab the captain, and I'm like, I gave you a bottle of rum, and then I just keep trying to walk him forward.
And I give him dagger eyes.
He doesn't know it.
Oh,
To him,
yeah.
you're a very young dragonborn because that's the only way that he could possibly place you. Just gonna
Like
be
the little
viewed as
kid
a
at-
toddler.
The little kid at the store that glares at you, and you're like, aw, you're so mad.
Right as we go around the corner, he sees me pop open the bottle of rum and take a slurp.
Chug it out.
I think dwarves would have any problem with that whatsoever. Not at all.
He's like, yeah.
All right. So you enter it. There is a tunnel for several hundred feet that is lined with multicolored torches. Sort of. It's like a lantern with like glowing stones on the inside to light the tunnel. And you pass through the tunnel, and on the other side, it opens up into a massive space. The entire inside of the mountain has been hollowed out, and the city itself is on the walls of this cavern on the inside. And the road that you stand on spirals both up and down further in. You could see further down, there is at the base a massive mining operation. There's tunnels that go into the sides all over. There's yards where they're like stone cutters and things like that. Further up you can see, shops, buildings. Once again, every inch of stone has been carved and worked to a masterful degree. It's only not incredibly beautiful because it is so overwhelming. there is just a lot of it going on.
Whoa. This is the law.
I don't like it.
Well, yeah, I kind of miss trees and plants.
There's a beauty
Overrated.
to it. You just can't see it yet.
Hmm.
Earth is weird. I don't trust it.
Yeah.
There is
I
also a general smell in here of
Like Dorek.
Sulfur.
sulfur.
Or-
Definitely the area where you're at, there's a heavy smell of booze just like splattered across the streets. There's also smell of like
Like that.
smoke. The forges cause a lot of stank. Yeah, just very heavy, oppressive air in here.
That's fine.
Thorax breathing it in.
Whoa.
Oh, beautiful.
That's the saving grace.
Anyways, where do we
Alright,
want to
so-
go first? What do we want to do?
I mean, I'm thinking about going to church
What?
first.
Time of day is it?
So you got there kind of mid-morning, so maybe like 10 or 11 in the morning.
Let's check out the temple then.
Yeah, temple, church. Yeah.
Y'all would love Clearego.
Where is it? Do you know where is it, Dorek?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's your god. Of course you know, I forgot. Yeah, lead the way.
All right. So you go up the spiral. There is, as you like pass through and you, so the mountain is very large, I will say. An entire circuit of the spiral to get back to where you were above is like, I'm trying to think of how big, like 45 minutes. It's big space. But as you're walking up the spiral across on the other side, you turn to see where you came from, and it's the entire side of the city is carved into a massive statue of Moradin, and in between his feet is the entrance to the temple. He's got both a war hammer in one hand and then like a smith's hammer in the other hand, and they are like in front of his feet, and the entrance to the temple's on the other side. So you walk for several minutes and you see around you there are a lot of dwarves wearing different insignias and symbols, and to some degree some of them even have like different clothing, where there's a lot of people wearing like a green and black tunic with sort of blocked patterns on it. There's, you know, a large group with like red and blue, a deep blue. Thorak, you know, these are like the different families and clans within the society here. There are a number of them. I think there's 5. Let me make sure that that is actually in my notes and didn't get deleted. There's 4. No, 5.
5.
Yes. There are.
Moradin looked just like you, Dorek. Like Warhammer and then the hammer
I
that
mean,
you do.
if it wasn't disrespectful to mimic it in front of it, I would show you I could do that exact thing, but I'm not going to do it in front of.
Yeah.
This one's also like massive, carved out of stone. Thorak is flesh. I poke him, make sure he's still squishy.
Are you squishy?
Yep, still
You
squishy.
have to specifically poke his face because that's like the small bit of him that's not
Yeah,
covered in armor.
yeah. What sucks is I just rolled a natural
Beautiful,
20 and wasted it
beautiful
on that
face.
fake roll. Yes, squishy.
Squishy.
Right, so you definitely notice you are some of the very few non-dwarves in the area. Probably like 5% of the population are not dwarves. Very, very few people are not. And instead of seeing a lot of humans and like, you know, kind of the fair folk population, it is a decent amount of tieflings and I think tieflings primarily. Cool.
In a temple?
In the city itself.
Oh, in the
Yeah.
city. Okay.
In the city itself. Cool. And yeah. So you walk around the spiral and reach the front of the temple and you enter in. It is big. And it feeds in further. So you imagine in the tunnel that you came in, you were walking underneath. So this entire several hundred feet has been carved up and open, and they're, unlike the rest of the city, it is not heavily carved in here. There's very basic patterns that are going up the walls and meet at the ceiling, at the peak of this room. And compared to this big room, the people inside are even smaller. There are several alcoves along each wall where there are different forges, different like people smithing and forging armor and stuff. There's stone cutters and different masons and stuff on the other side. There's a lot of mess on the floor from people making and crafting and creating things in here. And all the way in the back of this temple, there is a massive altar made entirely out of precious metals. So like there is, the first step is made out of like silver, the second step is made from gold, there's platinum, and then in the center there is it looks kind of like the smithing hammer that Moradin is carved in the statue, made completely out of mithril. Super beautiful, very shiny sort of thing.
Whoa.
Yeah, you guys are in the temple now. What would you like to do?
Wow, that's so pretty.
Touch the altar.
He must really like to.
He says to everyone, but especially to Elias.
Touch it?
Do not
Oh, do not. Okay.
touch the altar.
Okay, I thought you said touch.
No.
Okay. I gonna look around. Is there anybody who kind of wears similar clothing color as Yobi?
Remind me what colors Yobi wore?
I have no clue.
You decide. No, I don't. I think he was mostly blue and gold, right?
Yeah,
brain.
sounds about it.
Maybe
yeah.
just because that's the colors of performance check, blue and gold. But
Yeah.
that's what he wears as well. You do see occasionally people wearing that, yeah. A lot of them are busy crafting and smithing and stuff.
I'm gonna pick one. I'm gonna go talk to that person. That person looks like they will know my master, teacher. I'm gonna pick random one.
Okay.
And just like,
Don't follow. I do not follow.
All right.
I will follow.
All right.
The babysitter.
hello.
They don't respond. They're in the middle of like using a very small hammer on like something delicate on like this little metal plate on a table. They don't look up.
I go the other side. Hello.
I'm busy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just looking for my master. Name Yobi. I don't know last name. He just, yeah.
I don't know any Yobi. I'm really busy. I'm sorry. It just
Okay.
if
I'm gonna pick it up.
you're gonna pick someone else.
I'm picking another one. Blue gold.
All right. This is a lady that's kind of like sanding down. What would it be? I don't know. She's sanding something down. She's busy crafting stuff. I don't know.
Hello.
Yes. What can I help you with?
I'm looking for my master named Yobi. Do you know him?
Yobi.
He's a wizard that was like at work for research for the Moradin god.
Oh, I know I saw him within the last year.
Here.
Yes. Maybe? He doesn't come in all that much in this area of the temple, you know. He's not as much with his hands as some of the rest of us.
Where can I find him then?
Oh.
Like where?
I don't know. I think, you know, I don't really know, because there is the library, but there's not.
Yes, library. Where's the library?
I mean, it's up around the spiral a couple more turns.
Okay. Okay.
Is that all you needed?
Guess so. Do you have anything to give it to me, or I don't?
To give to you? No. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I'm not done with this, and then it's not for you.
Oh,
Would there
okay.
be- do you
I'm
know
just
anyone he
asking.
would talk to.
I mean,
Yogi? Like, is there like...
he mostly kept to himself. Like, I feel like I remember seeing him come in. Well, this is probably, 2-3 months ago. I haven't seen him since, so I don't know if he's still in town or not. Could be.
I don't know how long ago he was
the
disappeared.
library, I guess.
I mean, he may be in the library. I don't go to the library much myself. I'm in here most of the time, but could be.
But
Ah,
there's probably people who know him better in the library.
Maybe. I mean, the sort of stuff that he messed with was more of, the mental creative stuff, and he
Yeah.
could sometimes get a bit, high and mighty about it. Like, oh, I'm
Yeah.
smarter than you. I know how to do stuff with my brain. Great.
yeah, he's smarter. Yeah.
Because it requires absolutely no thought to, craft things with your hand and plan them out ahead of time and, know the theory and the... Anyway.
Wow, you're really mad at him.
No. I'm like this with everyone.
Oh.
He's not special.
Did you kill him?
No.
Oh, never mind. Bye. Thank you.
Thank you for your time.
Alright.
You're doing lovely work.
Thank you. And she goes back to working.
Guys, they're up there. In the library. I think she told us to go find in library. And I ran up the spiral where she pointed.
Like, we gotta go back out and then up the giant spiral?
Yeah.
Is that what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He's gonna get tired in like 20 seconds.
Yeah,
we'll catch up
he's
to him
not.
when he sits down. He'll sit around.
If we gotta go up 2 more cycles of this, that's like an hour and a half. We got time.
He's also
Like an hour in, we just see Elias face down.
Crawling on the ground.
that slight incline. It's not very big, but it'll get you over time. All right, so you want to head out, go up to the library?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The library. Does it have a name? Nope. It doesn't. Though you do see walking once again for like an hour 15. The spiral gets smaller as you go up, but it is still very large. There is I hear baby crabbing. I don't know if he's crabbing. He's just being noisy. There is a symbol on the front door of this library, it's very unassuming. You have to ask around a couple of places before you're actually able to find it. There's not like windows to the outside or anything. It is a door, and on this door there is a wooden panel as part of it that has like a closed fist over a scroll, and the fist is made out of wood. You knock on the door.
Fisted the fist.
There's no response at the door.
Open it.
It is locked.
Shit. I knock more.
Okay. After a few moments of you pounding on the door, you hear footsteps and a little panel of the door kind of opens and you see like a pair of eyes behind it. What?
I'm here to look. I'm looking for Yobi. He's my teacher, and yeah.
I ain't seen him.
We also need to do some research, too. Please.
Yep.
Well, if you need to come in, you gotta
Are we-
have. Do you have permission from Lord Okrip?
Yep.
Can I see it?
Who's that?
Nope.
All right. And the door, like the little panel closes.
Wait! I put my finger in it.
Okay. Hang on a second.
Damn.
Yes.
Okay. You take 1 point of
300.
pinching damage as your finger is like pinched in the door panel.
I try to reopen it. Ugh.
That
Wait!
wish is almost down.
Make a strength check.
Strength.
You're a
Ooh,
buff guy.
18.
Oh.
Rolled a natural 16, but you know, he's not a buff dude. So you're able to like slowly slide it open. Good job, you've opened the eye panel again, the people.
Wait. Oh, how? You know Yobi?
Yes.
Do you know where he is now? Where can I find him?
I don't know, I haven't seen him in about 3 months.
3 months. Okay.
Where was he going?
I forgot how many months.
I don't know where he is, but he does send a young runner in here from time to time looking for things to fetch for him. I don't know where he's at. I don't talk to the boy more than to get him the things he asks for, but...
Who is the boy? We can ask him, I guess.
I don't know his name.
How does he look like?
He's, I don't know, young,
Me?
probably, 15, 16, dark hair. Are you going to be stalking a child if I tell you more what he looks like?
Yeah, we're looking for him.
Child, like.
Oh, I'm a child.
Make a deception check, please.
A goo goo gaga, what do you want?
Goo goo gaga, I'm stronger than you.
That one, I'm gonna reroll. Halfling.
Okay.
I got 2, 3.
The panel starts to slide shut again.
Brexy.
No, I'm gonna let it go this time. Ah, shit.
Look, you
Try to
could
push the
Seems like
door.
a dead end.
You could try asking the messenger service. Maybe he works for them. I don't know. He might be back. It's been a few days since I've seen him. Don't go stalking a child, please.
How regularly does he come?
I'd say about once a week.
It's been like 5 days.
A few days. What do you want with Yobi?
He left me. That's why.
I mean, maybe he had good reason. You're weird.
I know, but that was not the reason. We spent like 3 years every day together, like, and he's just gone.
Yes, Aaron.
While they're talking, can I try to sneak around so the guy can't see me, but I can still see in a corner of the like little opening thingy?
Yes. That is fairly easy to do.
Nice. I'm gonna cast Misty Step, and I'm gonna teleport 30 feet in to the room.
Okay.
And I still want to try to. I want to see if there's anything I can teleport and like hide behind immediately.
Make.
Within, like,
Okay. Make a perception check, and then make me a stealth check.
You said
We
it would
could
be
get-
easy enough to do. I was so hopeful.
It's
Perception
easy to
check's
do,
great.
but like you're poofing into the same room as somebody.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right.
Magically.
Perception check is great. Perception check's 23.
Okay.
Still,
How's that?
I have disadvantage on.
Disadvantage,
I'll take 2 dice and I'll take the lowest of those 2 dice.
We're gonna
and
get kicked out now.
I'll that one. I rolled an 18 and a 17.
No.
That's 17.
Okay.
Oh my god.
All right. His perception check, that's a 4. So
Doing it.
you poof into this
He's
room.
doing it.
It's a fairly nondescript entryway, very comfy furnishings, and you're able to like kind of slip behind, even though there's no windows, there's weirdly like curtains, and you're able to just slide right behind the curtains and just like hide.
Can I get what's the room look like?
It's
what am I
it's
looking at?
fairly empty. Like there's a bench kind of by the door.
Okay.
There's a few like pairs of shoes under the bench. And there's so it opens up. There's like a small entryway and then a larger room, and there's a couple like couches there, like a nightstand, and there's an open book on the nightstand maybe the guy was reading. You get a better view of this dwarf now from the back as you're sliding behind a curtain. It's a little bit hard to see, but you rolled really well on your perception check. Much older sort of dwarf, very long gray hair, not braided or anything like your typical dwarf does, so it's a mess. It seems like it's brushed, but because it's old and gray, it's not like nice and straight or pretty or anything. It's just a mess. Wearing deep blue robes embroidered with a little bit of gold around the edges.
This is like a library. Where's the books?
You don't see any, but you do see a door on the other opposite side of the room.
How far away is that from me?
Probably like 20 feet.
Okay. Can I minor illusion and make a knock like at the corner where he's looking? So if he's looking like this is the door he's looking at, I want it here, and then I want to run towards like the next hidey spot closer to that other door.
You'll have to make another stealth check to do that without being noticed.
I'll do it.
We're gonna get kicked out. We're gonna get kicked out.
Are there any other entrances to this building?
Wait, because I'm doing the distraction, can I have advantage?
No, you're running in massive armor in the same room as somebody else.
It would have evened it out. A 20 and a 15, so that's a 15.
All right. Now I have to think of like what's his perception level. Hang on, let me pull something out. Let me pull out a stat block.
It's not good while he's looking at that knocked corner that's not me.
If someone knocks on a door next to you and then runs past you in armor.
Well, no, the minor illusion knocks the opposite side from where I am. You know, that's not
But
me.
you're still in the same
I'm not
room.
knocking.
Just thinking feasibly. All right, what's the perception? Oh, it's only +1. Oh, okay. Actually, no, this wouldn't be the correct level. No. Yeah, it would be. That would be the correct stat block. It's only a 14. So you do this knocking sound at the front, and he's looking off to the side.
Wait.
And you don't like run, you like kind of like shuffle a little bit so there's not as much like impact with your armor on the floor. And you notice really soon there's actually like carpet on the floor, so your footsteps are dulled, and you get to this other door.
Is it locked?
It's not.
One
No.
door. I want to go in as hopeful as I can.
My God. I
think we're
gonna
gonna
go perfectly.
we're gonna end the session there tonight.
Incredible.
Oh my God.
With Thorak busting into a dwarven library on his lonesome.
Oh my God.
That is where we're gonna end the session. Wow, okay. Okay. Thank you everybody for coming and hanging out tonight. We had a decent group watching. That's awesome. We'll come back next week to see what happens to Thorak in the library. And then the week after that will be the one shot to be determined. I have yet to write it. I have general ideas, but that's about it. Come back tomorrow for mini painting of Germ, the half-elf bard. Mini maxi. For all the min-maxers out there, this is what a min-max looks like. And Wednesday for more D&D play if you want. Gaming on Friday and Saturday, but that's nothing special, nothing new. We love you guys a bunch. Have a wonderful night. Stay safe, stay sane. Don't let stuff get you down. And if it starts to, come here, we'll bring you back up again. Have a good night. Bye.